Praise Jesus, Bazalwane. My name is Sibusiso Ndwandwe. My home area is at Maiwane in the northern Hoho, but I've conduct around Matsamo near the Bora Gate. I've come here to share a testimony about a business breakthrough. Some few years back, I think 2021, I met the man of God in the office. He gave me a prophecy. He said, anything that has to do with transport business, go for it. It will prosper on your side. The man of God picked something that has been in my heart for so long, because after I completed my training as a police officer in 2011, I wanted to start a trucking business. But because of my lowest income, it was impossible to start by then. And even the wisdom to start, it wasn't there, because I haven't had come here before. When he prophesied about it, I said, no, it's on point, because this was in my heart ever since 2012. So from there, I started pursuing that prophecy. But it wasn't easy. I had to open a company. At first, I met a business partner who wanted to join me. We joined hands together. We started a company, but it didn't go well because we had differences. So I started another company. That one, I started as a sole trader. I gave it a name, and I found that the name was not matching with any other name in the government system, in the registration of companies system. Its name was Sibusiso Joseph Investments. The name Sibusiso is my name, and the Joseph is my tribe. Everywhere I go, they say, you just combine names, it's not a company. But when they see the documents, that's when they believe it's a company. It's a first office can't, because no one has ever used the names, and you find that no one is matching with your company. From there, I believe that it is a start of what the man of God has prophesied. God gave me a wisdom, because this is a huge step. You cannot just start to have a truck. It's very difficult. You have to start somewhere. So I started by doing some business like farming. I have a land. It's about 4 hectares where I have conduct. So it's well fenced. There is water. There is everything. I started from there. I spent around 30,000 doing vegetables. But the person whom I've hired to monitor my farm, he left everything for goats to squander everything, and I lost everything. I started afresh. I went to the drawing board. I said, no, I won't give up. So I went to around Luyengo, because I wanted somewhere closer, because of my work. It's hard to frequently go there because it's too far. You'll go when you are off. So I needed something like to get a land closer to where I'll even go midweek when I knock off duty, then I go there to check what is going on. So I looked around Luyengo, then I got a farm there, about 2 hectares. By then, I negotiated for a contract with Namport. I was fortunate, I got that contract. It was for 3 years. It started from here last year. Then there was some challenges too. I went and started peas, because it was a period for starting peas. So after I've done everything, it was germinating very well. There came a time where they are cleaning the water system there around June, July. So the water is closed by that period. It was closed for about 2 weeks. Then everything that I've planted gone dry. Then I started afresh. I wanted to raise some money. By then I was negotiating with the bank, because Namport has written me a letter so that the bank can finance me to start this project. But in the meantime, I won't be waiting for the bank. I have to start somewhere. So I started raising some other money to start for the next it was green beans for the next baby veg to take on, because it was period for beans, green beans. So from that time, raising the money, when I went there to plow, I find out the landlord has given another person my land. I have paid everything for the whole year. So I say, no, let me not fight with him. I stopped. By then, an opportunity came around January last year, January. There was an opportunity where I used to work before I went to the police at RSSC, Race Corporation in Mhlume. So there was a company that was awarded a tender, but unfortunately they were not familiar with the job. So they asked me to join hands with them to go for a joint venture. We joined hands and we started working. It was a sugarcane cutting contract. It was for 5 months. We were given about 5,000 tons to complete within 3 months. So my team pushed very well. We did 4,600 tons in a space of 1 month. So that amounts to about 98% of the tons that were given us. So at that moment, there came the floods that came and destroy even bridges down there. And we haven't accomplished what we have aimed, because it cost a lot to start that business, because you have to buy more slashers and the PPEs for the workers. So I had hired around 70 workers. I lost about 150,000 when I was counting the money that I got from there. I lost about 150,000. Then I went on board again. I said, now I won't go via. Now I'm going straight to the business that the man of God has prophesied. So I was praying to God to give me wisdom. While praying, I got a friend. I will say a friend because he took me as a friend and a son to mentor. He's in the trucking business in South Africa. So I went to meet him last week, Monday. It was on the 2nd of July. We were in a meeting. On that meeting, we were taught about the trucking business. He has been in this business for about 34 years. He has much experience. He gave us all the keys to succeed in trucking business. He awarded me with 2 5-year contracts. Now on these 2 5-year contracts, the first one is a tot liner, where we are a group. We are supposed to bring around 300 trucks. Then the other one, it was given direct to my company only, so it needs around 30 trucks. So he advised me, because now you have no truck. What I can advise you, get some people who have trucks, work on your contract, you do joint venture. Each truck will be paying you every month. From that money, you'll be able to raise money to buy your own truck. And then he offered me an opportunity that when I've raised some money, at least 50% of the truck, he will also give me an in-house finance to buy my own truck. That white man is the friend, the mentor that I've got in South Africa. He has offered me to mentor me in my lifetime. As long as I live, I will always be entitled to have a contract with his company. That's my wife and the manager who's managing my contracts. Whenever I need some advice, I contact her every time now and again to give me some advice on what to do. This is one of the contracts. This is a letter of intent which they've provided me to give to those truck owners who will be interested to join me, so that I give them. And they also prepared for me another document where we will do a joint venture with them. And everything was prepared by them for me. This is the first one that was directed to me. It's a contract that will be conveying chrome from Johannesburg to Mozambique. It's a cross-border contract. There's also another one that needs around 300 trucks. That is a tot liner. It is They are transporting for the big shops like game stores and macro stores, and then PPC cement. So it's a 5-year contract non-stop. What I've learned in life, it's a Berkeley field. It's not bed of roses. You must be patient. When you receive a word of prophecy, grab it with all your heart and be patient. Patience will pay. Imagine if through all these challenges, I gave up. I wouldn't be testifying today. So I will give the brethren the verse that is in Matthew 6, verse 33. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. All the other things that we are looking for shall follow us. This is a word to encourage you. Though we are living on earth looking for things that the world possess, we should not forget the kingdom of God. Once you possess the kingdom of God, everything shall follow you.
Can we all rise up and dance together with our brother?